Hello everybody, so today we're going to be doing the wave formula worksheet. So this formula V is equal to F multiplied by wavelength is, we can use this formula to find the frequency, wave speed and the wavelength. So over here we have an example. So a sound wave of frequency 220 Hz travels at a speed of 340 meters per second in air. What's its wavelength? So we can see here that it applied this formula, which is wavelength is equal to speed divided by frequency, and they got the answer of 1.55 meters. The wavelength is 1.55 meters. So now we're going to be doing a few questions on this formula. So calculate the wave speed in meters per second for the following waves. A sound wave in steel with frequency of 500 Hz and a wavelength of 3 meters. So what are we trying to find? We're trying to find the wave speed. So wave speed is just V. So we'll, in this first question for A, B and C, we'll keep using the formula of V is equal to frequency multiplied by wavelength. This. So V is equal to frequency of 500 multiplied by the wavelength of 3, which is equal to 1500 meters. 1500 meters per second. Now our next question. A ripple on a pond with frequency of 2 Hz and a wavelength of 0.4 meters. So we use the same formula. So 2 multiplied by 0.4 is equal to the wave speed. So now we're going to find it by multiplying. So the answer is 0.8. Because 2 multiplied by 0.4 is equal to 0.8. So V is equal to 0.8 meters per second. Next. A radio wave with a wavelength of 30 meters and a frequency of 10 million Hz. So 30 multiplied by 10 million. So this one is easy. You just multiply 30 with 10 million, which gives us the answer of 3 billion. Sorry, not 3 billion, 300 million. So meters per second. Now calculate the wavelength in meters for the following waves. A wave on a slinky spring with a frequency of 2 Hz traveling at 3 meters. So now we're trying to calculate the wavelength. The wavelength is equal to the speed divided by the frequency. So this one, it is speed, which is 3 divided by 2, which gives us, now you do calculation, 1.5. So is equal to 1.5 meters. An ultrasound wave with a frequency of 40,000 Hz traveling at 1,450 meters per square in a fatty tissue. So the frequency, so the wavelength, again using the same formula, so speed divided by the frequency. So for this one, we get the answer of, now we can use our calculator. So 1450 divided by 40,000. So we get the answer of 0.0 is equal to 0.036 meters. So the wavelength is that much. Now, the next question, a sound wave with a frequency of 440 Hertz and traveling at 340 meters per second in air. So now this one, it will be the speed 340 divided by the frequency 440, which is, now we can use our calculator again and we get the answer of 0.77 as an